Inihahandog ng ETULay online tutorial at ng Team Senior High School Filipino ang inyong magigiting at mahuhusay na mga tutors na magiging katulong ninyo sa inyong pagkatuto sa Filipino. Pinangungunahan ito ni Tutor Vida, Tutor Gibo, Tutor Ruby, Tutor Sheila, Tutor Pau, Tutor Mina, Tutor Irvin, Tutor David, Tutor Joey Mar at Tutor Curvy. Sama-sama nating tuklasin ang wika, panitikan at ang kulturang Filipino kasama ang inyong Team Senior High School Filipino.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your Tutor Madge. Welcome to ETULay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETULay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETULay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
A tremendous and terrific Tuesday to all our learners, parents, and teachers from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Are you ready for a new English 10 learning adventure? Hold on tight as our ETULay online tutorial takes you there. I am Tutor Juday, and I will be joined by my co-tutor, Rem. Hello, Tutor Rem.
Hello, Tutor Juday. We are your tutor guides in this great English 10 learning adventure.
All right. Once again, I am Tutor Juday, and with me is Tutor Ram. Once again, a pleasant good afternoon to everyone. Tutor Ram, can we acknowledge our top 3 early bird wanderers today?
Yes, Tutor Guide Juday. But before doing that, I would like to encourage everyone to participate in this English 10 learning adventure where you can wander as you wander around English 10. So,
Yes.
Tutor Guide Juday, let us have the first early bird wanderer.
Yes.
So let us try to check some comments here. Right, Tutor Juday? We have one from Sir Sunny. Good afternoon, watching from CAA National High School Annex. Thank you, Sir Sunny, for watching.
Yes, also we have Glennie Lapping. And
Hello, Sir Glennie.
hi, good afternoon. Also, Mary Joy Calderon de los Santos. Good afternoon po. Hi.
Good afternoon. Okay, Tutor Guide Juday, I wonder, where are those, our commenters there at the comment box, are coming from? Our wanderers, right, Tutor Juday?
Yes. Again, we are your tutor guide in English 10 learning adventure. So, we will be your tutor and at the same time your tour guide in our learning adventure today. Right, Tutor Ram?
Yes, Tutor Guide Juday. I am so excited.
All right. So, Tutor Ram, let's start our adventure.
We would like to appreciate the people behind the module reference that we are using, right, Tutor Juday?
Yes, because for today's learning adventure, we are using the module from Pivot for a Calabarzon.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
We are now boarding in the English 10 Learning Adventure, Quarter 1, Week 1. Here, our dearest wanderers, you are going to learn how to use information from various sources in everyday conversations. Right, Tutor Guide Jedi?
Yes, we hope once again for your active participation to reach our destination.
Yes, yes, yes. To reach to our destination, we have the following objectives. First, you will be able to use information from various sources in everyday conversations and exchanges.
Second, we're going to distinguish between primary, secondary, and tertiary sources of information.
That's right, Tutor Guide Jedi. And finally, dearest wanderers, during this destination, you will be able to identify the different sources of information as to primary, secondary, and tertiary.
Right. So let's start our learning adventure with this. Our first stop, my dear wanderers, is a challenge. Are you familiar with four pics and one word?
Comment at the comment box, yes, 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 or no, no, no.
Yeah.
Can you think of a word with 11 letters? Upon looking at those pictures, the four pictures that are now being flashed on the screen, as you can see, can you think of that 11-letter word that you can associate with these pictures?
Yes, while they're still thinking, Tutor Ram, we have students watching from San Vicente Integrated High School.
Wow, thank you so
Erica
much.
Lynn Sarmiento. Hi. And
Hello.
Ma'am
You are now
Gwenny
part of our
Gwen.
wanderers. Yes.
Yes, Ma'am Gwenny Gwen. Gwenny Gwen. Hi, good
Hello,
afternoon.
Gwen. Thank you for tuning
Also,
in.
Trixie Buenaventura Balasoto from grade 10 Mabini. Wow, we have wanderers from grade 10 environmentalist and also from Mikaan National High School Annex.
Yes.
MJ Makarilay, good afternoon. So let's check
Super
the answer.
Right. We have an answer
Yes.
here from Annabelle
Wow.
C. Nave. Congratulations.
Wow. So the first one who answered, is the answer correct, Teacher Ram?
Let's try to check in one,
All
two,
right.
three.
Yeah. Excellent.
Congratulations, Annabelle.
Congratulations. The correct answer is
Information.
yes, it's information. Thanks so much
Good
and
job, Annabelle.
congratulations. All right. So, Teacher Ram, information is actually a very common word, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Information as an available data everywhere can be found in various platforms and means such as news reports, speeches, informative talks, and panel discussions, among other. Of course, you can also include in there newspaper, magazine, and other printed media.
That's true. Tutor Guide Jedi, getting information will basically expose everyone, expose you, dearest wonders, our learners for this session, not only in pool of knowledge, but should also help you identify which details are factual, or not?
Right. So this time, let us start our challenge.
Yes.
This is our second challenge, right, Tutor Ram? Tutor Guide Ram?
Yes. That's right, Tutor Guide Jedi. So for our second challenge, right? Second challenge already.
Second.
Yes, it is. Dear wanderers, I would like you to pause and reflect. All right? You assess yourself as to how you personally deal with information as you encounter all of those things that you can find almost anywhere. So you are going to again, let me read the instruction. Assess yourself, how you deal with information you encounter, and please type the word check down at the comment box if this applies to you. Ready, wanderers? If you are ready,
Again.
say yes, yes. Okay.
Yes.
Tutor
Again.
Guide July. Yes, please.
Yes. Please don't forget to type the number before your answer. For example, for statement number 1, so you have to type 1 dot check if the statement applies to you. Right?
Yes, that's correct, Tutor Guide Jedi. So
Let's start with
ready?
number 1.
Yes, I
Ready?
think they are ready. Okay,
Yay!
number 1. This is a kind of information, right? And you are going to assess. Okay, number 1, do not forget to write number 1 and your answer check if this applies to you. I try to determine if the content in an article is worth knowing and is relevant to me. If this applies to you, comment down the number 1 and your answer or type the word check. I'm excited
Yes.
to check the comments from our
And
wanderers.
wow, we have Andre Martin Trinidad. Number 1, check.
Yes. Thank you for watching Mia Joy Melo Cruz. Okay, we have an
Yeah.
answer from Sir Glenny. Very cooperative. Wanderer.
Yes.
Check. But he missed putting
Rainiel.
1.
Rainiel Manabat Rivera answered number 1, check. The same with Ashley
Yes.
and John Red. Shall we proceed to number 2?
All
Tutor
right.
Guide Rep.
Thank you for your answers.
Thank you so much. What about number 2 statement? For number 2, I assess the content through its relatedness with and importance in my future goals. Future goals. Is this a check for you?
All right.
Guide
So
Rep?
we have, yes, Tutor Guide Jedi. We are actually having a lot of answers still from number 1. Let me acknowledge from Jerome Lising Gordo, number 1, check. And oh, wow, from Rainiel Mandati Vera, number 2, check. This applies to Rainiel, Tutor Guide Jedi. Thank you for that. And we have from Wonder, Ma'am Gwenny Gwen, number 2, check.
Wow.
One last time.
Awesome.
One more. Yes,
One
Tutor
more.
Guide Jedi.
Yeah, last one from Andre Martin Trinidad, number 2, check. And let's proceed to number 3.
Number 3. Yes. I appreciate the content of a text because it fits my plans in life. So comment down the number 3 and type the word check if this applies to you, Wanderer. We're waiting for your answers.
Yes, Tutor Guide Rem. It's good to assess ourselves, especially on how we deal with information, because there are a lot of information coming in and out, especially in Facebook, right?
Yes, Tutor Guide Jedi.
Can we acknowledge 3 answers, Tutor Rem?
All right, so for number 3, let me check some new comments here. We have from Shelame Bustos, check. Andre Martin Trinidad, check. And lastly, we have from Juana Marie Alfonso. She said, check. This applies to her. Thank you so much for participating, Wanderers.
Yes, we have a very active Wanderers today. Let's proceed to number 4. What about this? Is this check to you? I get affected by personal speeches and discussions as I choose my career goals. Is this check for you? Tour guide
Let's
rep, can you
check.
check?
All right. So once again, we would like to encourage every wanderer out there. Invite your classmates, schoolmates, and friends to join us in our English 10 learning adventure. So Tutor Guide Jedi, I can see some comments here as the answer for number 4. We have from Rainiel Manabati Vera once again. He said, precisely, check na check.
Yes, precisely check. That's awesome. And also from, wow, we have also from Adrian Yamat, check, Shalame, and Sunshine, and a lot more. But let's proceed to number 5. Tutor
Wow.
guide rep. Number
We have
5.
many viewers. Thank you so much once again. Before I read number 5, thank you for sharing this video stream so that many will be reached as we teach. Let me read to you number 5. I apply what I have learned from articles and discussions in every aspect of my life, making me a better individual. Is it a check for you? Does it apply in your life? Let us check Tutor Guide Juday.
Yes,
Hello,
tutor
Ma'am
guide.
May.
Wow. But before that, tutor guide
Amazing.
Ram, what about
Yes,
you? Can I ask you this number 5 statement? Is
I
this a check for
think
you?
90% is check na check.
Yes, yes, yes. Check na
Yes, yes,
check.
yes.
And let's
We have
read
answers
answers. Wow. We have from Al Chris Paulino. Number 5, check.
from Sikat
Ivan,
Pencil. Check.
yes, yes. And also Ivan Harvey Gersano. Also, we would like to acknowledge Princess Nomi na si Nopa for grade 10. Wow. Hello.
Hello, Princess Naomi.
Yes. So we have a lot of
Environmentalist.
yes, we have a lot of participants who really answered yes. Right, tutor rep?
Yes, Tutor Guide Juday.
Yes, can you read some more?
Yes, 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 that's for sure. Okay, we have from Ivan Harvey A. Hirisano. He said, number 5, check. We also have from J. Ans, number 5, check. Wow, we have more viewers
All
compared a
right.
few hours.
Wow, that's so nice to
All
hear.
right.
It means we have many wanderers today. Okay. Since
Yes,
we are
thank you
all
so much for watching.
wanderers, yes, since we are all wanderers, right now we have to also check our treasures. Right, to the Rem?
It's
As
treasure
we
hunting this time,
yes,
Tutor Guide Juday.
right. Again, congratulations, my dear wanderers. You have passed the 2 challenges, and you are about to hunt some treasures as we continue with our learning adventure. Let's start hunting some treasures.
Yes, yes, yes. Get ready,
Yes,
wanderers.
yes, wanderers. So let's start hunting our treasures. What are the sources of information? Okay, let me first tell you the first source of information. The first one is the primary sources. When you talk about primary sources, they are authentic and were not subjected to evaluation or assessment, meaning they are first hand discoveries and information. They are written at a certain time or period of history or research. But we have to take note that this vary depending on the context or disciplines. Okay, let's put it this way. When you talk about the sources of information that we will talk about today, there are actually 3. We have to talk or think of the degrees of separation. The degrees. The first degree is the primary, meaning first hand. Again, the key word is first hand. You get the information
First,
first hand. Very good. So what are the examples of primary sources of information, we have speeches. You're there, you're listening to the speech. That's first-hand information. Photographs. When you take a selfie or a picture of yourself, you are having that primary source of information. The same with communication, video recordings, and government records. Also, a newspaper or magazine can be a primary source if it portrays information from eyewitnesses. The keyword
Yes.
is eyewitnesses. That's the
Eyewitnesses.
first. Yes, that's the first one. What about number two?
Thank you for that, Tutor Guide Dai. Now, dear wonders, let me take you to another treasure to hunt. The second source of information, we have the secondary sources. So, what are these secondary sources? These provide information, discussion, and slash or interpretation of the evidence. They usually evaluations of primary sources. They are information written by authors who do not personally witness the event or action, and these will vary depending on context and disciplines. So while the first one that was just discussed by Tutor Guy Jedi, that was the primary source, and this one the secondary. Just by the name of itself, we can easily and obviously identify which is which. Primary, first-hand information. Secondary, this is an information that you and I will get from the primary source, the first-hand source. Right, Tutor Guy
Yeah.
Jedi?
Yes.
And let's move to the examples of these sources. First, we have commentaries. I think I need water here. Second is evaluations. Journals or magazines not portraying information from eyewitnesses. Remember that. We also have critics and history. You know, you have your books with you that talk about history that fall under the secondary sources.
Right. That's a very good treasure. And to complete the treasure, we have the third source of information, and these are the tertiary sources. Tertiary sources serve as a collection. Let's talk about the degrees. If primary is first hand, secondary is second hand because that talks about sources from the primary, the tertiary sources are actually the collection of primary and secondary sources. What are the examples? We have bibliographies. These are the collection of the different references. We have directories. We also have dictionary, almanac, abstract, indices, encyclopedia, and databases. These are the examples.
Nice.
Right.
All right, Tutor Guy Jedi. Dear wanderers, you have just passed those challenges along the way in our great English
Yay!
learning adventure, right, Tutor Guy Jedi?
Yes, congratulations!
We're almost there. So this time, dear wanderers, you are about to put into action. Remember that, put into action the things that you have learned so far. So here, let me read to you the instruction. I hope that you are still with us. Ready? Let's go. Direction. You have to comment P. Type there at the comment box letter P if the information is a primary source. Letter S if it is a secondary source. And T if it is a tertiary source. Right, Tutor Guide Jedi?
Yes,
I
I think
think they are
everyone
ready.
is ready. Again, we have to use the treasures that we got. The treasures
Correct.
that we got about primary, secondary, and tertiary sources.
Yes.
Ready? Let's go!
I think they are ready. So while waiting for their answer, for number one, yes, Tutor Guide Jedi.
Yes, let's start with number one. This is very common. Diary. What do you think? Is this P, S, or T?
Think,
Yeah.
wonders.
Yes, think, think,
We
think.
have here, wow, they are smart. We have from Rainiel,
Wow.
primary.
Wow, really? We already have
Yes,
an answer.
let
What
me
about the
remind our
others?
wanderers, tutor guide to use the letter P. It's important to follow
Yes.
instructions. P
Write the
is
number.
shorter than primary, yes.
Wow. We have lots of answers.
Let me
What
read
do you
one
think is the correct
from
answer? Sure,
correct.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Wow, I think only one missed the correct answer, but the rest who shared their answers commented P as their answer for
Oh,
number one, which is
let's check.
correct or wrong?
Correct. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
That's for number one. Diary is an example of a primary source because it's first
Primary.
hand. Yes. Let's go to number two.
Okay, wonders for number two. Comment P if it is a primary, and S if it's secondary, and T if it's tertiary. Photograph. What is this? Where does it belong? Comment the
Mm-hmm.
number two and your answer. Just choose the letter P, S, or T. Start your
Yes.
answer. Start answering now. Wow, we have an answer. We have from
Yes.
Jamie B to P.
Yeah, I think the
No,
first one is a Rainiel. Rainiel
there is a
Manabat
question
Di
jujuwain.
Vera. Rainiel is very active. Wow. Top one
According
in
to Sir
class.
Sunning, students, please include the number. Yes, let me remind our team
Yes.
commanders, include the number, item number with your answer, either P, S,
Yes,
or T.
please.
Right, tutor guide Jedi?
Yes, please. Can you write the number, dot, and then your answer? Is it P, S, or T? For number two, we have lots of answer. Let's
Yes, yes,
check.
yes.
Let's check if their answer is correct. Most of the
Let's
answers
try to
are P.
check.
Let's check if that is correct. And you are
Correct.
correct. Number two, photograph is an example of a primary source. What about
Most of
number
them got the
three?
correct answer.
Wow, congratulations.
Good
For
job,
number
Wonder.
three. Number three, my dear wanderers, what do you think? Encyclopedia, is this P, S, or T?
Comment down your answer. We are
Yes, yes,
waiting.
yes. Yes, of course we have to say thank you. Oh, we have top one again. We have top one, Rainiel.
From Raniel, 3T. Let's try to check later if it's correct. We have from J.
Yeah.
Charles Aguilar, 3T. Another from Ivan. Oh, it's still in number two, 2P. You got it. Actually, Ivan, but your answer came late. It's okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have from Clarissa May Calixtro, 3T.
Yes.
Reveal the
Hmm.
answer, tutor guide, Jedi.
Yay! Let's see if their answer is correct. Ta-da! And they are correct. Encyclopedia is an example of a tertiary source. Let's go
Wow,
to number four.
congratulations. Most of you got the correct answer. Thank you so much
Yes.
for tuning in. Now let's move to number four. Doctor's
Yes.
evaluation.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is this? Is it a primary, secondary, or tertiary? Comment down the number four plus your answer. Is it P, S, or T? Oh, we have answers already. We have one
Wow.
from Princess Noemi Nasinopa, 4C.
Yes.
Oh, we have
4C.
Ma'am Vera Inok here. Hi, ma'am.
Wow. Hi, Manuvera. 4C. Uh, let me repeat our instructions. It's P, S, or T.
Yes, yes, yes.
Primary, secondary, S, and T for tertiary source. Doctor's evaluation.
I
Wow.
can see a lot of S's here. Tutor guide Jedi.
Wow. So I think they're ready for the answer. Let me
Reveal the answer, please.
Reveal.
Number four,
Yay!
correct.
Yes, number
Yes,
four is a
secondary.
secondary source. Of course, the doctor based his evaluation on the results the results of the patient's records or the laboratory result. Right, tutor guide Ram?
Yes, tutor guide Jedi. Most of them got the correct answer.
Yes.
I'm so happy. I know
Wow,
you
I'm
listened
so
to
proud.
me.
We have very intelligent wanderers, right?
Yes, it's gonna be exciting along the way.
Yay! What about number 5?
Yes, tutor Jedi. What is that?
Number 5. For number 5, we have dictionary. Hello?
Is it P, S, or T?
Yes.
Do not
Let's
forget
check the
to
answer.
type number item 5 and your answer. Is it P, S, or T? Comment down at the comment
Mm-hmm.
box.
Yes. Wow, we have answers already from Lucy Ann, 5T. Wow. Wow. We have Daniela, Jen, Mary Jane, Monica, Rafaela, Clarissa May, Andre
Mia Jo,
Martin, Jerome.
Rao,
Wow, we have a lot
Clarissa,
of wanderers today. We have a lot of wanderers.
Ashley, thank you so much.
Congratulations. Yes,
Is
I
T the
think it's
correct
time for
answer?
me to
That's the
reveal.
question. Yes,
Yes, let's
please.
reveal the answer. And the answer is T,
Letter T.
tertiary source. Congratulations. And because of that,
Because of that, tutor guide Jedi, all of these wonders got their gold star. And this gold star is your ticket to move to the next stop. And tutor Jedi, what's the next stop? Where are you going to take us?
yes, we will now gather another treasure. So since we have already used some of our treasures in the challenge, let's now hunt for another treasure. And the
All right.
treasure, yes, the treasure will be about the 6 characteristics when using information from primary, secondary, or tertiary sources. So these are the 6 characteristics that we have to take note, that we have to remember in using information from the 3 sources. The first one is accuracy. When you talk about accuracy, you are from here just the facts. You have to talk about the facts. The sources that you got should be reliable. And of course, it should be useful and of high quality. That's number 1 treasure. For the 6 characteristics, the first thing that you have to remember is the accuracy of the information. Let's have another one. Go to the guide Ram.
Number 2, completeness. This second characteristic has something to do about providing all the needed details. It should be able to answer the WH questions, the what, who, when, where, why, and how. And take note, dear wanderers, these 6 characteristics, I'm so excited. That is why the first one, accuracy, the second one, completeness. We still have 4 to go, and before moving to the rest of the characteristics, I would like to remind them, tutor guide Jedi, that these
Yes.
6 characteristics will help them to filter every information that they receive or they gather. So I believe this must be heard, right, tutor guide Jedi?
Right,
What about
indeed.
number 3?
I agree. For the third one, of course, when you look for different sources of information, you have to consider if it's up to date. Is it timely? Is the information timely or up to date? You have to consider that also. And, of course, tutor guide Rem, number 4.
And now we're down to number 4, consistency. The information should be consistent to be considered accurate and useful. The word there, wanderers, consistency. All right,
Right.
now we're down to number 5. What's the 5th one? Tutor guide Jedi.
Yes. The 5th treasure that we have to consider is being relevant. The information should suit the demands, needs, and interests of the readers. So we have to consider this. Is it relevant? Does it give interest to my readers when I get this source of information? Oh, really? That's it. You have to think about it. And number 6, Tutor Guide Ram.
Right. We're down to the last characteristic, tutor guide Jedi, and it says
Yes.
there uniqueness. The information should be distinct, unique, just like every one of us. God created us uniquely. So I like the 6 characteristics, though I like everything here, but uniqueness is just simply short, but we can remember uniqueness, right,
Yes.
teacher, tutor Jedi?
Yes, and we have to continue. Tutor Guide Ram. Let's proceed. Tutor Guide Ram, go ahead.
All right. Wow, we're almost there. Dear wanderers, we know that you are all set to go further. So keep wandering, and I know that as you wander, you will begin to wonder what are these things. So
Mhm.
here, let me read to you. You are going to analyze the example in each item. Then determine the source of information used.
Right. Ready?
Ready? Let's go!
Yay! Let's go for number 1. Number 1, this is a newspaper headline. And then in this headline, it features an incident from the eyewitness. What do you think? Is this an example of a primary source for letter A, or B, a secondary source, or C, a tertiary source? Let's give them a time to think. Let's try to analyze. Remember, a newspaper could be a primary or secondary, as what we have discussed, right? Tutor Guide Ram?
Yes, tutor guide Jedi.
Do we have
I
answers
have here some
already?
comments.
Wow.
Yes, but before reading the answers, I would like to give a special shout out to Ati Jeanette. Thank you so much for watching and tagging your friends. And to say a blessed
Mhm.
happy birthday to my father. All right, so we have
Happy
answers.
birthday!
Happy birthday, Papa Remy. Okay, we have answers. Number 1, a lot of commenters here, a lot of wanderers say B. Others say
Yeah.
C. Mhm.
Others answered A. Huh. The keyword is eyewitness. Do you remember that treasure teacher guide, tutor guide rep about eyewitness?
Exactly. I remember that.
Ah,
You know
all
what, tutor?
right.
Most of them actually answer A. Can you reveal
Yeah.
the answer?
I think everybody's ready for the answer. Let me
Go,
reveal
go,
the answer
go.
again. Again, the newspaper headlines and incident from the eyewitness herself. All right. And the
First
answer
hand.
is first hand. Therefore, the correct answer is letter A, primary
Yes.
source. Yay, congratulations, my dear wanderers. You have used your
Many got the
treasure
correct answer
well.
actually. Based from
Yeah.
scrolling up and down their answers. Thank you so much and congratulations. I think they are
Yes.
ready for number 2, tutor guide Jedi. Let me read to you the
Yes.
second one. Do not
Yes.
forget in answering, type the number item number 2 and then the letter of your answer. Let me
Yes.
read. The movie review of the documentary film The Last Journey of Ninoy. So what is this? Is this A, primary source, B, secondary source, or letter C, tertiary source? Comment down the item number 2 and the letter of your answer. Is it A, B, or C?
Wow. Congratulations, Mom Elvira Inok. Answered number 2B. And we
Mom
have,
Elvera has been engaging.
yeah, very
Thank
much.
you so much,
And
Mom
Jessie
Elvera.
answered number 2B. Of course, we have to acknowledge that we have viewers, we have learners, parents, and
Teachers
teachers.
as
And you
well.
are all welcome to our online tutorial, right? Tutor Guide Ram?
Right,
Yes.
tutor guide Jedi?
Wow. We have many who answered 2B. I think it's
Yes.
time for us to reveal the answer. And the
Answers
answer is,
reveal.
ta-da! It's
Letter
B,
B.
secondary source. Right. Tutor Guide
Congratulations.
Ram. Tutor Guide Ram, can we give a little bit announcement because later on we will be asking feedback from our students, right?
Yes, Tutor Guide Jedi.
So please, before the end of our session today, our tutorial today, we will be flashing a link, a QR code for you to give your feedback about our tutorial today. We really need your feedback, my dear wanderers, because we wanted to improve and give the best for all our wanderers. Right, right, right?
Right, Tutor Guide
Yes.
Jedi, because we want this destination to improve for our dear wanderers.
Yes,
Now
we
it's
have to
time
make,
for the third one.
yes, let's proceed. And number three. Number three, the example here is a Wikipedia article about the assassination of Benigno Aquino Jr. A Wikipedia. Is this A, primary, B, secondary, or C, tertiary source? Do we have answers? While waiting for
Comment
the
down your
answers,
answer. Do not
yes, while
forget
waiting
to
for your
fill in,
answers,
yes, the
yes,
item number and
enjoy.
the letter of your answer.
Right. And let's enjoy our moment. Again, the feedback will be flashed after our assignment. Okay.
So
Tutor
we
Guide
have
Ram.
answers. We
Yes.
have
Can
from
you
Janelle
read?
and Yamat 3C.
Wow.
Jazz 3C, the same answer with Sikat, Luis, and Andrew. How I wish we can read every answer.
Wow. Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
a lot of answers. Letter C.
Thank you
Number
so much, dear wanderers. Let's reveal the answer. Are you
Reveal
ready?
now, Tutor Guide
The
Jedi.
correct answer is yes. They are all correct. The Wikipedia is an example of a tertiary source. Wow.
Thank
Tutor
you
Guide
so much, dear
Ram.
wonders. You are in every inch appreciated. Thank you so much. Yes,
Yes.
Tutor
Thank you.
Guide
Thank you.
Jedi.
Yes. So congratulations, my dear wanderers. Congratulations once again. And yes, you got another treasure with you. Okay, so this time, let's have our generalization. Tutor Guide Ram, what should our wanderers remember?
So we have a souvenir for you. One of the souvenirs that you will be, receiving from this destination, from this tour. Okay, so you are going to fill in the blank just right there. Type there at the comment box your answer to these blanks. So first, the designations blank, blank, and blank represent blank of separation. A lot of blanks, tutor guide Jedi.
Yes, these blanks are actually the treasures that we got, or that our wanderers got.
I like
So
it.
when we collect the treasure, so we have the three treasures. For sure, you can answer that one. So the first three blanks. And then for the fourth blank is, I have mentioned that a while ago. If you can still recall, can you recall to the RAM?
I can still remember. I think it begins
Wow.
with letter D. Oh, I'm giving them clues.
Yes. Wow, it's a D. I think
Let's
we
try to
have
check their answer.
answers from Mary
Wow, I
Jane
think they got it.
Alcos. Yes, we have primary, secondary, and tertiary. Wow. What about
The
the
fourth
fourth
blank
one?
starts with letter D.
Yes, it starts with letter D. From first to second to third. Anyway, to the RAM, while our wanderers are still typing their answer, let's reveal. Is it okay
All
to reveal?
right.
All right. Again, we have to remember that the designations for primary, secondary, and tertiary represent the degrees of separation. There is a certain degree, like first hand, the second hand, and then the last would be the collection of the first and the second hand information. So that
Correct.
is our generalization. Now, to summarize, tutor guide REM. Can you
All right. Another takeaway or souvenir that you have to remember, you have to take out from this destination is you can use various sources of information depending on the needs of a writer and the demands of his writing activity. And the three sources of information are primary, secondary, and tertiary sources. Right, tutor guide Jedi?
Yes. We have to remember our treasures today. So, from the first treasure that we had, the primary sources are the first-hand information. The secondary sources are the interpretation, discussion, or evaluation of the primary sources that we have. And the third one is the tertiary sources, again, serve as the collection of the primary and secondary sources.
I
Wow,
really
this is
like
my
the way
favorite.
you say tertiary. All right. So here I know that we are almost there, tutor
Yes, yes,
guide
yes.
Jedi. Yes, so
Yes,
we have this major souvenir for all our wanderers. Okay, you are
yes,
going to give examples of sources of information based on the classification below. So please screenshot. All right, so print screen this. Remember
yes,
this. All right, so because tutor guide Jedi and I will be willing to help you with this assignment, right? So please do not forget to screenshot. All right, number two, take a picture of it and send it to Tutor Juday and Tutor Rem.
Oh, question. How are they going to send it to their guide rep?
Yes. So we have here our Facebook accounts. These Facebook accounts are specially created just for you, dear wonders. So as you can see, we have Tutor Juday.
Yes, we have. You can search Tutor Jedi, or I have here the link for you to go into my Facebook, and then you can send. I guess Tutor Guide Ram, they can send a picture via Messenger, right? It's
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So you just search Tutor Jedi and Tutor Ram, and then send your answers for your assignment. And
Thank you
as
for
what
still
Matt
tuning
mentioned,
in. And this is what
yes,
Tutor Guide Jedi has mentioned a while ago. This
yes,
feedback for you, dear wanderers. Please click on the link or use the QR code. So thank you for, saving this last souvenir. Your
yes, yes,
feedback
yes,
means a lot to us. So thank you for
yes.
taking the time to answer this form.
Right.
Right, right?
So please find time to screenshot and answer the forms. We really appreciate your feedback. We really love to hear your feedback about our session. And we're almost done to the guide Ram.
Yes, yes, yes. This has been your tutor guide Jedi and tutor guide Rem, inviting you once again in this new habit, Tuesday habit every 3:40, and the rest of the ETULay episodes where you can learn and you can be helped with all the modules that you need to accomplish and learn a lot of things. Tutor Jedi.
Yes. Again, I am your tutor. I am your tutor, Jedi. Again, tutor and tour guide in our English 10 learning adventure. Thank you so much, and God bless everyone. See you next time. Tutor guide rep. Do you have something to
Yes,
say?
let us say bye today to say hi next time. Thank you so much for
Yes, yes,
watching. God
yes.
loves you and happy birthday to my father, Papa Remy. Thank you so much. See you next
Happy
time.
birthday. See you next time.
Yes, yes,
Bye.
yes.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETULay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETULayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETULay!